lost her. My wish. Your so-called plan. What is the point of it all? Silence! She is my daughter. My only... You soulless thing. How could you begin to fathom? You will never understand. Never! A new world.
That voice again. May as well go for a walk if I can.
Who goes there? Show yourself! Oh, it's you. Don't sneak up behind me next time. Lucky for you, I wasn't armed. No sleep for you either, huh? I know what you mean. I don't like the feeling that I'm not in control. And now, actually, seeing as there's no one around, can I ask you some things? This Stellaron you speak of, if you were to find it, how sure are you that you could stop the eternal freeze? Is he your leader? I feel he possesses a great stillness of mind in everything he does. You know, it was difficult for me to believe you. Some of the words you use are too alien for those that have lived their entire life in Belobog. As far as I was concerned, Madame Cocolia's order to arrest you sounded reasonable. But why didn't she issue it straight away? She must have realized something about you. Something I haven't yet been able to perceive for myself. It bothers me. What must have transpired to cause her such a drastic change? Still, orders are orders. It's not for soldiers to question their superiors. I don't need you to remind me. And I didn't have every confidence that I was doing the right thing. But the sense of duty to carry out an order is bound to prevail with me. In the past, overworld soldiers on the front line would lose their lives in droves. And yet, the Fragmentum's advance would remain unaffected. Nevertheless, that was her reason for deploying all the Silvermane guards to the front line. The transport line for supplies in Geomera remained open, but the passage between the surface and the underground ceased. I approved of that decision. I never thought that the underworld would sink into such ruin without the Silvermane guards. Perhaps Mother was wrong, but how can I change her mind? I've tried, but she won't listen. I don't know how to get through to her. You mean... What was I thinking? No, I shouldn't. That was a diabolical thought. The more I think about it, the more disoriented I get, which in turn makes me think about it even more. I just want a better life for the people of Belobog. Maybe you're right. Or not. Right now, I just need more time to think. Walk with me. Let's forget our problems for a while. I can't remember the last time I went for a walk like this. I never thought I'd take one through such a strange place, with someone I'd only just gotten to know. It's so quiet here. I'm not used to it. Quieter things are around you, the louder they... I'm surprised the vagrants in the Great Mine go after the mining teams. They must be desperate. Still, whatever their situation, a crime is a crime. How is the law supposed to find a balance between justice and compassion in the face of such complexity?
How much longer can you last with your current supplies?
Is that Zila? Let's go take a look.
I know. I'll go to Rivet Town and bring them back for you.
It's too dangerous to go alone. Get Oleg to send...
The rest of Wildfire has barely gotten any sleep the last few... Besides, didn't you say some of the miners were gravely injured? Lives are on the line. Aren't you supposed to be sleeping? What are you doing out here? Up to no good, perhaps?
We're just having a walk. Neither of us could sleep. You can rescind your baseless accusation.
Walk somewhere else, then.
Easy, Zila. Maybe they can help. Hey, come on now. Zila's got a sharp tongue but a soft heart. She didn't mean anything. Here's the situation. The clinic is packed full of people injured in the mines incident. Since you helped us resolve things, Zila and I have been busy caring for them. As you know, the underground is lacking resources to begin with. Add on the sudden nature of the incident, and it's no surprise that the clinic is almost out of medical supplies. We need to acquire more. Somehow.
You don't know him at all yet, do you? You can't rely on people like Sampo when it's important. As the fragmentum spreads underground, more monsters go roaming around, causing trouble for all the towns. That means more vagrants in the mines. The town's resources have been swallowed up by the fragmentum. To get anything now, people have to risk their lives.
Easy now, Zila. Anger isn't good for one's health. Zila and I actually aren't from here. We both come from an industrial town to the north. A few years ago, the fragmentum began to seep into the town center. I used to manage an orphanage and clinic there. But after the fragmentum corroded the area, I had no choice but to move here to Boulder Town. After all, I have to survive myself if I want...
Go to a corroded town to collect some useful resources? I'm in. You want to come as well? But you look quite...
Hold up. I never said you could join.
People's lives are at stake. Why wouldn't you want another person to help? Besides, I have some experience with the fragmentums. I'm sure I will be of use.
Well, just don't slow me down.
Zila's lack of outright rejection means she approves of you. With you all accompanying her, my mind will be more at ease. Come, let me give you a list of materials we need. The place you're going to is called Rivet Town. Follow the path through the mountains to the north for a bit, and you'll arrive there. Let me think. I'm almost out of metal plates and bandages used for immobilizing broken bones. Oh, also rubbing alcohol. Lastly, painkillers. There should be a bunch. These should be enough to get by for a bit longer.
Metal plates and... Let's go. If we leave...
If we hadn't happened to be... passing by... Were you really planning on going into the fragmentum alone?
Of course. What's all the fuss about? I've done that loads of times.
So reckless. According to the rules of the Silvermane Guards, any expedition into the fragmentum must have a squad of at least 4 members, as well as a communications officer.
Exactly. A rule of the Silvermane Guards. Don't apply your rules to us. We're here. This is Rivet Town. Everything looks familiar. Let's go. And watch your step. I haven't been here in a long time. There are probably some monsters around. over there. See that house on the hill? That's Natasha's old orphanage. After Oleg found me, he sent me there. I spent over half my childhood in that place. Natasha said that the house was donated by some rich businessman. Whatever his business may have been, he must have been a good person. I miss those carefree days as a kid.
Huh.
What?
No, it's just... this place seems familiar somehow.
Look down there. See, let's keep moving. Careful. Enemies ahead. These aren't like vagrants. They won't...
What's this? What are you looking at? This is gonna hurt. Time to twirl! We're on a roll. Upgrade configured.
Restaurant?
The most famous restaurant in town. Natasha would bring the kids who behaved well here for a special meal.
So, did she ever bring you?
Time to twirl!
Let's go.
We're on a roll.
The facility here seem to be in pretty good shape. Not like those of a place that has been abandoned for years.
Now that you mention it, it does seem a little... Could people still be... There's a bunch of crates piled over there. Maybe we can find what we're looking for.
What's this? Time to twirl! You're annoying! You must be honored.
Let's make it quick.
Batter up! That's a set! Time to twirl!
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
Feeling lucky.
Keep at it.
Darn. How could they all be empty?
The monsters of the Fragmentum don't need any materials we humans use. And
You mean that's someone up?
it's just a guess, but there are...
Let's go then. You took the material, but if we didn't take care of those monsters...
Who asked you to do anything? I was...
Still stubborn, huh? Don't be so polite to him. Tell us, what did...
200.
What? Are you kidding me? You want to negotiate?
Not much, but I didn't.
You're actually planning to give this little crook money?
No! Not this time.
Pretending to use your...
No!
Zila, that's enough. It's Eric, right?
What?
This is a medal given to you. You need money for your family, right? But you'll have to promise. Then it's a deal.
You guys need to be careful too. Oh, right! The road across from the market is blocked. If you want to go further, you'll have to go...
Got it. Thanks.
That object was pretty important to you. Are you sure you're okay? Just...
If it will make him change his ways, it's more than worth it. From a young age, my mother taught me to be forgiving. I must give him a
I don't really get... Eric said that we need to take the shot...
Looks good.
This is the street, all right. The orphanage should be at the end. The entrance to the orphanage is up this way. I wonder what the old place is like now. Maybe some things will still look familiar. Almost there. I didn't expect this place to be... We made it!
These crates have been sitting here for many years, right? Even if they...
Do you think undergrounders care about... No... Empty! How are they all empty?
Careful! Enemy behind you!
I've only seen this kind of monster before in the restricted zone.
I don't care how...
Oh, great.
Let's go.
Batter up!
Wait for the tiles before you start counting. Gotcha! That's a set! Time for the payout! Stay right there while I give you a present! This is gonna hurt!
Rules are made to be broken.
Time to twirl! You can't run! Try that again! Fights are like gambling. Now come on. Better late than never. You have the work. Gotcha. That's a set. Time for the payout.
Nah, I could have taken it on by myself. But still, fighting alongside you should be all... The kids at the orphanage were... I just hope the monster...
It wasn't my
Huh? What are you talking...
This building? This...
What? Come on. The overground and underground have been sealed off from each other for over 10 years. Wait.
Yes, it's a possibility. That would explain why my memory of it is so blurry. Come on. I need to look over.
Keep at it.
Feeling lucky.
We've looked at it. It's great. And it's barely
You should still check the.
True.
This is.
When you were a child? Are you
Yes. I remember now. I used to live here. Before the architects took me away.
You're an undergrounder?
Yes. I'm the successor chosen by the architects. In the future, I will become the guardian. Why? Why didn't I remember this until now? My childhood memories are so... No. Mother would never do that to me. There's no way she would. The architect said that the guardian successor is selected from among all people in Belobog. The selection process can take anywhere from a few years to a few. During that time, all children of the appropriate age in both the overworld and the underworld will be tested. In the end, only one child deemed as worthy will be chosen. I must have been chosen from among the children here and then taken to the surface.
The kids at the orphanage are always coming and going. I never thought that there would have been a future supreme guardian among us. Does Nat know about this? Could she have been keeping it a secret?
I don't think she knows. The selection of the successor is done with utmost secrecy. And the child chosen must completely say goodbye to their past, and thus I became the daughter of Madame Cocolia. My only identity is that of guardian successor. But I'm not good enough. Every day I see Silvermane guards sacrifice their lives in the Fragmentum. The underworld has been struggling, but I never tried to help. I didn't even know that it was my own home that had fallen into such a dire... In the end, I haven't been able to guard anything. How could they have thought that I was worthy to be the successor?
Hey, are you...
Huh?
Wow. Ugh, so annoying.
What?
What? You thought... Even if I am but a small glimmer of light in this world, I must try my best to shine brightly for others. Didn't you say that? Well, if you really want to protect everyone, what are you standing here crying for? Get to it!
You're right. You're right. Self-pity doesn't help solve anything. Thank you, Zila. Usually when I feel sorry for myself, I am met with gentle consolation.
I'm no good at consoling, but I can hit you on the head a few times, no problem. I can tell that you have a big burden to carry. Why do you force yourself to?
As the successor to the Guardian of Belobog, I must always be vigilant of my behavior and thoughts.
Yeah, Lady Bronya. How about I show you around the orphanage a bit more?
Okay.
I should let those two be alone for a bit. The only thing left to find is painkillers. I'll see if there's any nearby.